As I come to you today, there is there's a situation happening in our personal lives following the election that may be in a state of flux. At least I hope it is. Did you have something happen in your life right after the election, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as the rest of the week wound down? Did I'll just put it, did anybody cut off a family tie to you? Anybody tell you you're no longer welcome at Thanksgiving? Anybody tell you I ain't coming for Thanksgiving? Anybody tell you to, go blank yourself? And by the way, and they had been tolerant of you the week before. This was like on a dime. I guess maybe because they thought they were going to win. Listen, I've seen sore losers before. We've all seen Trump derangement syndrome. Please, we've been living with that for as long as we've been living with him. But there was something about this election and the body blow that this was to a lot of people that it ate their heart. Family ties, friendships were dashed against the rocks on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday going into the weekend. Some of them may still be, irretrievable. I hope not. I pray not. I think a lot of this was young people, mostly young people, but anybody who's just got their face buried in TikTok 18 hours a day. Well, that's where you get all your news. It's funny. I've said that Biden, Kamala Harris, Obama, all these people, they didn't believe it when they said Trump was Hitler. They didn't believe it. It was a cynical lie that they told because they thought it would help their side win. You know who did believe it? A bunch of idiot 22-year-olds. That's who. A bunch of morons with their face buried in the glow of TikTok who don't get any news anywhere else, don't talk to anybody outside their bubble. They really do think Hitler's back. And if my dad voted for Hitler, I don't think I can go see my dad at Thanksgiving. And there have been liberal psychiatrists, which may be an oxymoron. There have been liberal people with psychiatric shingles outside their office saying it's okay, saying, hey, for your mental health, everything's always mental health. Mental health is very important. But the weaponization of mental health as a contrivance to help somebody make a point they just kind of want to make, there's the new pandemic. Anyway, though, they say, for your mental health, if you just can't go to Thanksgiving, if your family voted against you, they didn't vote against you. I didn't vote against any. I have friends, I have family who are not, to keep the car on the road. I have friends and I have family who are not as conservative as I am. Look, you know what? At no point, even if I'd have lost, even if I were bracing for a Kamala regime, I wasn't going to call them and tell them to, go take a long walk off a short pier. I'm done with you forever. Who would do that? And the answer is tons of people did that because they don't have the maturity to withstand an election loss. Listen, it's been 8 years since a Republican won, right? For a lot of people, this was their first election. You know what my first election was? Jimmy Carter beating Gerald Ford. I tried to stop the Carter presidency when I was 18. I just didn't have enough company. And you know what I did the following morning? Was I rioting? Was I destroying relationships? I know that was very much another time, a long, long ago time. But in this stupid, internet-soaked, online, TikTok-poisoned age, our resiliency has been shot. Our hearts have been swallowed. Our brains have been swallowed as a country in so many ways. So, if somebody's 18, 20, 22, and they're living that crazy kind of life, and they really do think that it's 1930s Germany, well, I can see how that might put a little frost on the old relationship around the holidays. So, two things. Be the bigger person. Be the grown-up. Now, if it's just a random semi-friend at work and they're giving you all kinds of grief, be done. Ain't nobody got time for that. But if it's a serious, important friend or family member, do a little bit of outreach. Give them some time. And here's the end of my spiel about this. Coming into and out of the weekend, I'm hearing some intel that some people are getting over it. Some apologies are happening. Like, well, I was really emotional. Sorry. I kind of let it get the best of me. And things are in the process of healing. I certainly, certainly hope so in your life and anywhere that it's needed.